Hi, I'm Alexa. I'm 20 years old. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Media and Business, and I work in social media. I think one of the obvious defining factors of Gen Z is that we are a digital generation. We spend a lot of time online on social media, which has its downfalls, but also has its benefits. I think we're also a very loud generation. I think we care a lot about social justice and issues around the world. And part of that is because we are such a digital generation and that we have access to see firsthand everything that's going on in the world through an unfiltered lens. So I think, because we've learned to be so digital, that's motivated us to become so loud. And now we can use social media to share what's going on and to bring light to issues that before we wouldn't have been able to. I think with my experience with seeing all of these issues on social media, I think it's definitely confronting to be able to see things as they literally happen, not just someone else's, like a big media company's interpretation or filtered version of it. You know, like we see footage of black people being murdered by police officers or white supremacists, and we see footage from wars. And whilst it's good that we're seeing this raw version and that people are getting a chance to get their voice heard, it can be confronting, it can be overwhelming because there's such a mass of social justice issues in the world that are finally getting a chance to be seen and be heard. But it definitely can take a toll on your mental health and emotional health. So whilst social media activism is great, on the other hand, I do feel that there is a bit of pressure about what you're going to support, what you're going to repost and share, because there are just so many issues and one person simply can't deal and, actively support everything. So there's just a lot of pressure about which one am I going to support, which one can I not support, and what is my followers' perception of me based on what I'm supporting and what I'm not supporting. I think it's also partly because at the end of the day, we treat our social media profile like a portfolio of ourselves and what we're showing to the world and a reflection of us. And we want people to know that we are supporting of these issues, but sometimes it's just not possible to support everything. I think another reason why our generation is so active and loud about social issues is because soon we're going to be the leaders and soon we're going to be the ones to have to deal with the mess and clean it up and fix everything. So if we're active and loud now, then we can actually make a change. So by the time we're able to be leaders, we can move on to other things and we don't need to dwell on these same issues over and over again. So I hope that when we become the leaders, we can influence the next generation to keep pushing for change, and I hope that we can encourage other people to achieve what they want to and think big. I think that's the kind of leaders we'll be.